Oh, Lord, today we're gonna be down in the trenches with the Frenches, baby. Let's get this party started with our ninja and our trusted lid butler. Today, we celebrate the pig. I picked up a pork loin. That's where center-cut pork chops come from, you know. I want to show you something. Right next to this big loin was a package of 4 center-cut pork chops for $7. Next to it, this nice loin for $6 and change. Cut them yourself, people. Save your money. Made myself a little note so I don't get lost on what I'm doing today. Smothered French onion pork chops. Well, that means you got to have onions. A little bit of minced garlica and some better than bouillon beef base for broth. Some sea salt and fresh ground black pepper. Some oil and all-purpose flour. And of course, we're using real Foodi, Swiss and provolone cheese, and we're ready to rock. All right, gonna cut off $7 worth of chops. There's your 4 for $7 right there. And I've still got enough for at least another dozen out of this loin. I'm gonna seal this sucker up with a paper clip and throw this bad boy in the freezer. I've got those 2 onions sliced up thinly. Gonna run a blade through them and just kind of make some shredded onions. Got the Foodi pot on sear and saute, and I need a little buka in there. Remember, when you're working with onions, always light a candle to burn those crying fumes up. If you don't, the onions have a way of reminding you. Well, the butter's all happy and melted, and we're gonna get these onions in there and just cook them long enough to get tender. About 5 minutes and they'll be singing, "Love me tender." I'm sorry. Anyway, gonna add about a 1/4 cup of beef broth and let these go about 15 minutes until they caramelize. Just stir them up and let them go. Oh yeah, 15 minutes later, look at this. That looks like caramelization to me. Look at that burnt stuff in the pot. Oh well, that'll come right off when we deglaze it with another cup of beef broth. You'll see. Looky here. Oh, that burnt stuff's all gone and it's all happy now. And we're just gonna let it sit and simmer for a couple of minutes to cook that flour out. And we're gonna put our sauce in a little container and put a lid on it, squeeze all the air out of it, and seal it up tight so it'll stay hot, just like this. Pow! Time to have some fun with the CI. It awaits our pork chops seasoned with salt and pepper and minced garlic, then topped with our cheeses. Spray our CI with a little canola oil and get these chops in there. I want the back to be up against the sides so it can render down. A little bit of a tight fit, but hey, they're in there. We are all under broil and we're going only 4 minutes. The minced garlic did burn just a bit on top, but that's okay, 'cause we've got cheese. Provolone, then the Swiss all stacked on, and down goes the lid to get... Oh my God, the lid won't shut now. We've stacked it too high. I'm gonna get my highfalutin hot skillet grabbers out here and get... All we need to do is melt the cheese, so I'm just gonna put it on the rack. And I can only get 3 on this rack, so we'll have to do 3 then 1. We'll get there. Oh, yeah, much better. It shuts! I wanted to show you this. Remember the sauce, or I call gravy? It's still hot. It's still steaming and ready to rock. Oh, yeah. All right, let's get it dipped on these pork chops and cheese. And I did make a big bowl of mashed potatoes, and I do believe they need some love too. Dig me a cave right in the middle and fill that sucker up with the French onion gravy. You can call it sauce if you want to. Now, don't that look good? If I didn't know any better, I'd say it is edible and for human consumption. In fact, there's my human consumption portion right there. French onion pork chops with mashed potatoes and a little bit of garden variety veggies. And that would be my spin on this cook. Thanks for watching. I'm Foodi Daddy, and I'll see you a while ago.